Good afternoon and welcome to the 100th edition of Quotes, Quibble and Question, your weekly leadership development fix from me, Matt the Coaching Guy. Most people don't get stuck because they lack ability, they get stuck because they've built walls around themselves. Walls made of old stories, limiting beliefs and memories that replay on loop. The walls create a self-made prison, keeping you in reverse or stuck in neutral when you're meant to be moving forward. 35% of people relive in their minds a past that didn't even happen, so they have an excuse not to grow. Think about the game Chinese Whispers, because over time things change, the details are embellished, and the result is a new version of the same event. Coaching isn't therapy and focus on unpicking every detail of the past. It's leaning in to see your experiences through a new lens, one that reveals the strength, resilience and wisdom you've gained along the way. My clients are already successful. They've achieved significant milestones, but they want more. More meaning in their work, more impact in their leadership, more freedom in their choices. Coaching has helped them to take the wheel, shift into drive, rise, lead boldly and live fulfilled. The quote for today is, "If you change the way that you look at things, the things you look at change." Wayne Dyer. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Albert Einstein. Your past is just a story, and once you realise this, it has no power over you. Chuck Palahniuk. Don't be pushed around by the fear in your mind, be led by the dreams in your heart. Roy T. Bennett. And the quibble is, why not just figure it out alone? Successful people fall into the trap of trying to fix it themselves. For leaders, founders and CEOs, this belief runs deep. After all, you've built teams, made crucial decisions under pressure and navigated complex challenges. The expectation from you and others is that you should have all the answers. But here's what happens. You keep spinning the same thought, replaying the same mental strategies and reinforce the same leadership patterns that got you this far but may not take you to where you want to go next. The very skill that made you successful in one context can become limiting in another. For CEOs and founders, you're used to being the visionary, the decision maker, the one with the plan. But what happens when you're not sure of the next chapter should look like? When the company you built no longer energizes the way that it used to? When you realize that you've created a role that confines rather than fulfills you? For senior leaders, you've mastered your lane, earned respect and delivered results. But perhaps you're questioning whether this is a peak or a plateau. Maybe you're wondering if there's a bigger stage for your talents, or if you're ready to change direction entirely, but you don't know how to leverage your experience in doing something completely different. The challenge isn't your capability, it's perspective. You can't see your own blind spots, especially if you're standing at the top of a mountain you've already climbed. Working in isolation, you end up with the same thinking patterns that brought you the success, but might not serve you in the next evolution. Coaching isn't about fixing you, you're not broken, you're highly accomplished. It's about providing a trusted thinking partner who will see what you can't see, challenge assumptions that you don't know that you're making, and helping you attach new meaning to your experience. That's what moves you from maintaining what is to creating what could be. So here's the 5 practical steps to shift the gears. Identify your walls. What reoccurring thoughts or stories keep you from feeling boxed in? Name them specifically. Reframe your past. For each limiting story, what are the strengths did you develop during that period, and how has your experience contributed to who you are today? Replace the emotional charge. Choose an empowering emotion to connect with the memory instead of the one that drains your energy. Define your direction. Get specific with what drive means for you right now. Is it a new career goal? Is it a leadership challenge? Or is it a completely new chapter? And commit to moving forward. The gear shift happens the moment you stop questioning whether change is possible and start believing it's inevitable. There is nothing worse than feeling stuck, but nothing more painful than doing nothing about it. So your question for today is, if you could rewrite the meaning of your past experiences, what new direction would you steer your life towards today? Take a moment with this question. Your answer might surprise you, and it might just be the key to start your engine. Are you ready to shift gears? Sometimes the most successful people need someone in the passenger seat to help them navigate the road ahead. Thanks very much for listening to the 100th edition of Quotes, Quibble and Question. If you have any other subject matter that you'd like to hear about, drop me an email at matt@thecoachingguy.co.uk. And if you're thinking about coaching, drop me a DM on LinkedIn and let's start a conversation about how I can help. Have a great week. Bye for now.